Everyone's favorite Jack Harlow impersonator in Jiu-Jitsu, Roberto Jimenez, ran through the No-Gi World's open weight class, and he did it using some really good, really basic techniques. Arm dragging and double underhooks to the back on the feet, and once he's on the ground, hunting for back control, using the straight jacket from the Danaher system, and finishing. So let's look at how the curly-headed did it.
Curly-headed
First up against Jose Munoz, the plan was clear on the feet from the beginning. He's looking for double unders, looking for the rear body lock, and once he gets it to the mat, he's hunting for your back, even in all of his passes. Tries to hit a little berimbolo here, and even ends up trying the Andre Galvao little back step, swish back take, but Munoz does a good job of retaining his guard, and they get reset on the feet. When they do get reset, Jimenez hits this lovely little arm drag to the body lock and dumps his man right onto the mat. When he takes the back, he's not trying to engage the hooks. Again, he's taking a leg, trapping an arm, just like the John Danaher back system in that straight jacket, which doesn't get used that much nowadays, but a lot of people go for the body triangle. Munoz did well to retain quarter guard. Lovely little back step here from Jimenez, and he's not looking for side control. He hops straight over, puts the wedge in to try and take the back. Once he's there, it's only a matter of time. He gets the straight jacket, and with one arm gets the rear naked choke finish with a nice little gentle tap and a cuddle at the end. And for his efforts, he gets to go up against a monster ultra heavyweight Heike Jilla, an ADCC trials winner. From the get-go, you could tell that double legs, single legs, anything attacking the lower body was not really going to work out for Roberto here. He tried a couple of times and got close to coming up under the arms to get that rear body lock again, but Jilla did a really good job of defending using Uchimata here, and really did a good job of getting the best of the wrestling. Here, a little arm drag to the single leg, picks it up, and he gets a lovely little chop down, but Roberto gets back to his feet in the rear body lock and manages to get out of danger. Again, this double leg doesn't work, but it does give him the opportunity to create a scramble and try and look for the rear body lock. Jilla does a good job of defending, but Jimenez does get double underhooks, which is all he needs to start running around to the back. Manages to get a little Marcelo Garcia back take on a big boy here to get him to the ground and start riding him like a massive Viking horse. Again, hunts for the control of that arm with the straight jacket and starts looking for the one-handed rear naked choke, but Jilla defends really well, so Jimenez switches off to his secondary attack, which is looking from the spiderweb to get the rear triangle arm bar, which he does in short fashion. Very well done. But before we get on to the next round, I want to share the fact that we have our first sponsor for the channel. This video is brought to you by White in Black, a jiu-jitsu brand. These guys are making some seriously high quality rash guards and shorts. White in Black were nice enough to send me over my own little kit. I really love the design. The Japanese rising sun on the back is awesome. I took it over to Iceland and trained at Mjolnir, got some rounds in, and it felt really comfortable. I really like the quality of this stuff. And right now, to celebrate the new partnership, you can head over to their website, use the code CombatArcade40 at the checkout, and you'll get yourself 40% discount on anything they're selling. So go pick up some nice high quality stuff at White and Black. Right on to the quarterfinals against Francisco Lo. Jimenez looks for the arm drag early, has no luck, but when he is countering and stuffing double legs, he is getting those underhooks as soon as he can. That is his #1 plan to get to the back, which he does again here and gets it down to the mat, but in the scramble they end up in a very compromising position, the one that makes you reconsider the sport that you watch, and they just look a little bit awkward. So luckily they got stood up and reset in the center to avoid any awkwardness. There's a big dirty guard pull and a double ankle sweep attempt, but that lets Jimenez work his secondary game for the passing, which is looking for the double underhooks on the mat and trying to get a big stack pass. He uses like a log splitter here, just comboing up really well. Even we see a little bit of Joseph Chen starts working the tripod float over passes, which he uses to transition into a knee cut, gets his way around, and as he's slapping on the back hooks here, he's going for that straight jacket again. Low fights it off for a bit, but Jimenez does eventually get control of that arm, slap on the one-armed rear naked choke, just like in the first match, and it's over. So we're on to the semifinals against the very large Vinicius Trator, who attempts fireman's carry takedown here, and Roberto is just looking to get around the underhooks, around the butterfly guard, trying to run around to the back. Ends up stacking really well here from the double unders. Rolls him over into turtle, makes sure he gets waist control before he transitions to trying to take the back. And once he does take the back, straight again into the back system, straight jacket control, and starts working on the one-armed rear naked choke. But Trator does a really good job of defending, so Jimenez has to transition to spiderweb again and start looking for that rear triangle just like he did against Jilla. Works pretty well here and ends up getting the tap in the semifinal with that rear triangle armbar. And in the finals, he has to take on an absolute monster, the winner of the ultra heavyweight division, Roosevelt. This one was going to be a war from the beginning, and it turned out to be the best match of the weekend for me. Roosevelt instantly sits to guard, and Jimenez is just looking to run around and dive into north-south, which he does. Doesn't work because he gets stiff-armed out, but he's gonna try it again, and Roosevelt knows it's coming, slips a hook in with an excellent back take, and racks up 6 points very quickly and starts working on a Choi bar. Jimenez was in serious danger here. He got extended all the way. It looked like the joint was gonna start popping, but he did really well to step over and extricate himself from this one. As he escaped, Roosevelt slapped on backside 50-50 and started looking for a reverse calf slicer, which would have been amazing. Jimenez was able to extricate his legs again, resets from the open guard, uses the leg drag to open up the opportunity to try double under stack pass. It works perfectly. Again, he puts in the waist control before rolling over to take the back and start trying to get straight jacket hooks. Every single time he goes for the straight jacket, and every single time he gets it, even against a guy this big, and just slowly crawls the fingers up for the one-handed rear naked choke and gets the finish. And Roberto has zero expression on his face after winning absolute open weight no-gi worlds, which is pretty surprising, especially considering he submitted everyone on his way. I probably would have cried, but I was really impressed with that performance and with the finals match, of course. Who did you guys like from no-gi worlds? What are you excited for in the future of jiu-jitsu? Let me know. I'm back from holiday, so I will be putting out a video every week, I promise. If you want to support the channel, you can do so over at Patreon or in YouTube memberships under this video, and you will get a shout out at the end, just like right now. Thank you to Matt, Weeman, Eaton, Stu Mitchell, and Cops Clop. I appreciate it. And thank you for 4,000 subscribers, guys. We are marching on. I will see you in the next one.